And that was Circle City Sound. Welcome back to the live stream. We are here with the Toronto Northern Lights.
Hello.
Welcome, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Obviously not the whole chorus, but their leadership. So tell us who you are and what you do with the chorus.
Yeah, Jordan Travis, director.
Steve Armstrong, associate director.
Pat Brown, performance coach.
And I'm Robert Ross. I'm also performance coach.
And costume designer.
Awesome. Very nice. So tell us about your performance package today.
Yeah, well, it was kind of inspired last summer. I was just listening to some great music, found With You as a ballad, and just totally fell in love.
And where exactly did you find it?
Honestly, I was
artist?
listening to Dear Evan Hansen stuff on YouTube. It was like a recommended. It came up. It's from the musical Ghost, and passed it off to Steve, and he did just a tremendous arrangement of it, and the uptune as well.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's kind of cool when you're listening like Spotify or something like that, how it can link you between completely different genres and films and movies and can send you on this interesting trajectory finding music. So it's so cool that we're able to use the technology like that to piece a set together.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
It was just a beautiful piece of music that we totally fell in love with.
Yeah.
And then wanted to pair it with something, and David McEachern had an idea of the uptune.
Yeah, David McEachern has suggested using I Can See Clearly Now the Rain Is Gone as after the devastation of that ballad to have something more uplifting. And my first go at that started off nice, light and bouncy, and we just found that was just not going to work after the emotional space we were in at the end of the ballad. So we changed and put that different.
So you rearranged part of it after you started.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, how fortunate you are to have an arranger in your midst who can do that and say, you know, I spent hours on that, but it's not working so well.
In the garbage.
The amount of half-finished arrangements I have sitting in a folder on my computer, it's like one day I'll come back to this, one day. So in terms of how it works at Toronto Northern Lights, is it very much a process from the beginning that guys like you are involved in song selection and putting something together, or is it the music side of things presented to you as the option and then you craft from there?
Yeah, there's definitely an involvement. We always look at things from the performance side as well, because that's part of what our reputation is and what we get a kick out of doing.
And as an organization, that's what we're aiming to do, entertain, perform.
Exactly. So yeah, we're involved in the front end, and then it's always an ongoing process. I mean, as Steve was saying, the decision to rearrange that one portion of the second song was born out of going through the performance and just finding we can't get happy this fast. It just doesn't work.
And so the audience wouldn't be able to either.
Absolutely.
If you
it would be too jarring, just too jarring.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely an integrated process all the way through. These guys are great about involving us and checking in and being flexible when we say, hey, look, consider it from this angle. And like, oh, okay, yeah, great. So it's a really good team that way.
Seems very collaborative and very obviously successful.
And I mean, Toronto Northern Lights is that chorus we look to as the masters of transition between songs. Every set we see you bring to the international stage has us feeling one thing and then so quickly feeling something completely different, just in the way you're able to transition physically and emotionally between your music. It's quite remarkable.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, this one in particular was a challenge. This was probably the most complex thing we've ever had to tackle, and for that transition really didn't lock in for us probably until the last couple of days when we just
timing.
More complex than vegetables.
Yeah, oddly enough.
The difficulty of going into this uplifting song, but not trying to go all the way to joyous in an unnaturally quick amount of time, and just kind of gradually transition to that was really a challenge for all of us to figure out how to do.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because if you get too joyous too fast, the story's already over. And now you've got nowhere to go. So it was trying to find that journey, and certainly Rob and myself, we struggled a lot with trying to figure out exactly how to make that work.
Are there some other people you'd like to thank who were included in the process?
Absolutely. So we mentioned him already, but David McEachern has been a huge help. David Wright, who has coached us for the last 20-odd years, and just an amazing inspiration. Brandon Guyton, who did our retreat.
He helped? Oh, really? Ooh.
He's going to be in here soon. I'm going to talk to him about that.
Ask him about his golf clubs.
We have
It's a good story.
He left them there when he coached us, and I had to bring them to Salt Lake City to give them back to him.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You're a good friend. That's very nice of you, Steve.
Or he's a pushover.
He's polite. He's
Little
from
column
Canada.
A, little column B.
Never again.
He's polite. He's Canadian.
Canadian.
That's so nice. It's wonderful.
We do have to give a quick shout out to everybody back home, particularly the party at Harmony Ranch. We
Love
know
you
you're
guys.
out there cheering for us, and we really appreciate it. And to all our friends and family back home, thank you so much for everything.
It's that Harmony Ranch thing again, Alex. We keep hearing about it.
Every year we talk about it.
Every year we talk about
When
going.
are you going to come and visit?
We are. Everyone should come visit.
I know, but every year.
Absolutely.
Let's do the
Harmony Ranch-
webcast up there.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll fly
nice.
everyone after international to there, and then
It'll be
webcast will
perfect.
like a month later.
You heard that live on air.
That's
Steve
right.
Armstrong is promising funds to fly
Wait a
everywhere.
minute!
He's going to sell Brandon Guyton's golf clubs
Yeah,
and make some money.
sell Brandon Guyton. I think that would be
A good fundraiser. That's wonderful. Well, what's next for the Toronto Northern Lights now that International's done for today, and what's coming up next for you guys?
We got a show in the fall that we're getting ready for, and we're starting to look towards getting another recording project going. It's been a while since we've done one of those, and so kind of figuring out what songs are going to be on it and that sort of a thing.
We still have lots available, actually.
We do have many of our other CDs available.
Great. Well, and recording isn't just even so much about preserving the work that you've done, although that's part of it and you want to share it with your audience, but just what you learn in the recording process is amazing for your membership.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
So you have other recordings available. How can we get them if we want them?
Well, you can go to www.northernlightschorus.com, and we have
Okay.
all of our CDs as well as our DVD, Welcome to the Sandbox, with all our ridiculousness of mimes and robots and magicians and all that kind of stuff.
I believe there you can also purchase Brandon Guyton's golf clubs as well.
That is true.
Brandon Guyton.
That's right. I have a question. Did they go to intermission now? No, we're still with one more course. Okay, because that's what's in the program, but they're showing the feed, so I'm just curious if we missed that. So sorry about that, guys.
That's okay.
But we're
It's not that we're getting bored of talking to you. I mean, I'm enjoying this quite a lot. The more we can rag on Brandon Guyton right now, live on air, I think the better.
Oh, we always love doing that. That'll make this a very popular show, I think.
What's great is to see the Guyton brothers rag on each other. But we'll maybe see that later.
Well, thank you so much, Toronto Northern Lights. Congratulations once again. It's great to see you back in the cycle.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.